What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, back with another video. So today's video we react to Real Lawyers React to Top Rated Law and Order episode part 1. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I got post notification bell. And let's get straight into this video. So I love Law and Order. Like, I watch all of Law and Order episodes already and rewatching them. I don't know why, but I love crime shows. So let's see what these Real Lawyers reaction is.
Iced tea. Oh, iced tea. Iced tea. Full of the facts. That iced tea, man. He's just... Iced tea.
Okay.
Law and Order SVU, but obviously it's a classic. And I found this Stacker article series. I'm going to watch some old Law and Order episodes. So it's been a...
So there's a disclaimer, I'm not your lawyer and this is not a legal advice.
Long time since I've watched Law and Order SVU, but obviously it's a classic. And I found this Stacker article that lists the top 50 Law and Order SVU episodes, so obviously I'm going to dive right in. The article starts at number 50, but I don't want to save the best for last. I want to do the best first, so I'm going to watch the top rated Law and Order SVU episodes.
Ooh, those are like
voted on by viewers.
So
alright. So up first, we have Season 7, Episode 3, episode titled 911. 1,500 IMDb users rated it, and it's got a 9.3 out of 10. The original air date was October 4th, 2005. A wonderful year. I was 13 and so angsty. Okay,
I was
so
5
judging
years
by
old.
the description of this episode, I would like to give a content warning. Here's what it says. A young girl's call to 911 leads SVU detectives to discover she's a child pornography victim. As Benson struggles to find out the girl's location and save her life, she learns more and more about the young girl in hopes of calming her down and rescuing her from the perpetrator. Okay, child pornography is a horrifying crime. I am not interested in making light of it. I'm sure this episode is going to be horrifying. Let's watch. I'm scared. This is why I haven't watched in so long. It's gonna hurt my emotions. Look, this is a similar ethical question to things like being interested in true crime, because your interest involves having a morbid fascination with the death of someone. That's weird. Do I?
Police operator 3529, where's your emergency?
I'm hungry. What? I need help.
Can you tell me where you are?
I remember this episode.
Olivia!
Please, will you help me?
We will, sweetheart. We're gonna be there soon.
Oh, those transition lenses. Iced tea!
She's obsessed with iced tea. Like, what?
Drop. Oh, Dick Wolf. What a creative. Is this acting supposed to be good?
You got a cell phone? What?
It's back. All you need is a DDI.
Well, speak English for God's sake.
Digital data interceptor. Scan the airwaves, steal any number you want.
So we can't even trace this guy through his phone bills.
We can, but it'd take days.
They had a fire 3 months ago. Sold it, tore down what was left.
The show became way
No
better than
laws.
what it was
Lousy.
back then.
Where's that lady now?
Place is gone.
I mean, people probably already know that Law and Order SVU is, like, poorly acted, right? Like, this is common knowledge.
It
Am I
actually
wrong?
gotten
like, if you
better.
work in the Special Victims Unit where you're dealing with victims of sexual violence, handling a 911 call like this shouldn't be this dramatic. There's gonna be, like, procedures set up, I would assume, ways of handling this. Like, this isn't the first time you've ever taken a 911 call, I'm assuming, from someone while you're trying to figure out where they are and their location. Like, why is everyone shocked about everything that's happening right now? Seems wrong.
Okay, let me pause this right here. In my opinion, this was like back in 2005 when that was in 2005, as she said. In my opinion, Law and Order Special Victims got way better. In my opinion, it got way better because when I was watching like all the oldest shows, it's like I can see the difference in how it got better. That's in my opinion. Let me know down below if you guys watch Law and Order, and let me know if this show has gotten better or gotten worse. Let me know y'all opinions. I'm interested in it.
So you can't get this emotionally attached to things.
Sounds like traffic, but with something else underneath, like some kind of hum. Play it again?
I'll try and EQ the voice out.
342.
It's an engine, a car, a truck.
She's moving? Maria, we are tracking your phone call because that's how we're going to find you. And I can see here that you've moved.
What are we going to believe, the technology or the girl?
It hurts me a lot. And then his friends hurt me so that he could take his pictures.
Turn this down a little. It's too loud.
Port Authority PD's already got roadblocks in place. We want all trucks, big rigs, panel trucks, track
I
trailers,
love
whatever.
this too. You work in a special victims unit. You're not gonna get this emotionally riled up anytime someone tells you that they're being sexually assaulted. It's just, you can't live that way. I get this is a TV show, but come on. I mean, I guess it would be boring if they were like, all right, okay, all right. Because I feel like that's how someone who actually works in this day-to-day would react. They'd say, okay, I understand.
They put aside their emotions. They have to.
You know, like if this is what you do day in and day out, you can't react that way every day. You could...
Yeah, people who works, they have to put aside their emotion, because if their emotion gets in the way, it affects their job, and they're not going to do their job effectively. So I understand what she's saying.
Be empathetic and understand that it's horrific, but like you can't be shocked every time, you know.
What do we got? Get out of here.
Oh, I
Moving, the tower position would have changed by now. She's probably stuck in traffic behind our roadblocks.
Even with those, she would have moved a couple of blocks in a half an hour.
There's something else. The phone signal. Normally calls triangulate off 3 cell phone towers, but both times this phone is only giving us a reading off of 2. I've asked a communications expert from the FBI to come in.
But what can we do now?
Ask Maria to hang up and call in again. We'll see what happens to the signal.
She's in Queens?
From the Holland Tunnel to Queens in 2 minutes? That's impossible.
How do we explain it?
We don't. We're being played. It's called sound cover. It enables any smartass to pretend he's somewhere that he's not, like an airport, the freeway, anywhere.
So can't we track this guy through the gadgets? I mean, where does he buy them?
Sound cover is only available through a website in Germany where it's now 2 a.m. Voice changers are available at any spy store in the country.
Any spy store in the country?
Best guess, something's diverting the phone signal, sending it to different cell towers each time a call is made.
You had to bring
Y'all,
in a
I just
separate
realized
expert
this
to
video
say
is
that?
20 minutes.
She and her cell phone are in one place. The nearest cell
She has a
tower
chart.
should receive the phone's
That's
signal.
nice.
If you vector back from the cell tower, you can get an approximate location, but Maria's jumping all over the map. Scan each one for the virus and download this.
Oh, for
It'll spot any anomalous
CD-ROM.
programs and I'm switching to the portable!
Ooh, the portable. Ooh.
Check the fireworks.
File room. Oh, he's full of great ideas. Iced tea.
This man is one of the worst child pornographers they've ever seen, and they don't know a thing about him.
That explains the bells and whistles on his phone. He wants to make sure his kitty porn business doesn't get traced. Call Montreal, let him know. Olivia, get the
Iced tea,
description of the
full of the
device.
facts. Why do I have chills right
Can
now?
you describe
On the
What?
edge of my seat.
He has silver glasses, and when he does bad things, he takes them off and he folds them up and he puts them in a blue case.
The battery's going. We know.
That's right. That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Dinner, cucharas. Got something. Virus is removed.
So let's talk about cell site location information real quick. Well, first of all, movies and TV love to show hackers and tech people looking at computer screens where there's this like pretty little square and a bunch of words and numbers just like scrolling magically, and then all of a sudden there's this like big red box that's like virus detected or like virus obliterated, like it's a video game. The reality is so much more boring than this. It's a lot of like typing and scrolling and searching, and I don't
Facts.
know the exact logistics of it, but it certainly doesn't look like this, for the record. So
And technically, it doesn't even take. It takes a long time. Like if you're trying to hack into something, it don't take like. It takes a long time. People in these TV shows make it seems like under 5 minutes. No, it doesn't take under 5 minutes. It take a minute. It takes a good hour or so to get into a software get into the, oh my god, why am I losing my words? I know what I'm trying to say. Man, I'll come back to that.
So it is true that law enforcement uses cell site location information, CSLI, to locate cell phone location. They do this via what's called triangulation, where they take 3 cell phone towers and they can tell the location of a cell phone by using the data of those 3 towers. They also do this by what's called pinging, which is sending out a ping to a cell phone, and then that cell phone will send location information back. However, unlike what it looks like they're doing here, law enforcement wouldn't be the ones who would be doing the pinging and the triangulation. They would just be reaching out to the cell phone company and requesting that the cell phone company does it for them. Nowadays, doing a ping would likely be what you would use in an emergency situation like this to get the information that you need from a cell phone more immediately. I don't know if pinging was not quite a thing in 2005.
And sometimes picking the cell location, most of the times you will need, some of the companies will be like, you gonna need a search warrant or something to, like, we're not just gonna give out this information. Like, I'm pretty sure. So
I found an article from 2008 about pinging, but if it was a thing, this would have been pretty common practice, I assume. It's extremely common practice nowadays, so they wouldn't be so dumbstruck by the technology. It wouldn't be this, like, sorcery that they're treating it to be. But maybe in 2005 this was more brand new, and so it was a newer thing that maybe they weren't used to. Nowadays it would be completely normal. Also, I will say, if there's a virus in the cell phone towers, wouldn't probably be law enforcement fixing it, would probably be the cell phone company that would need to detect it and fix it.
if there is a virus in the cell phone company, sometimes the cell phone company hire other people to come in and work and, like, detect the virus and stuff like that. Or sometimes they have people who's working inside their company, so they don't need outside people to come in. And sometimes some companies, what they do is they do pen tests to see how strong the software is into the company and see how easy somebody could hack into it. And y'all might be like, I'm not an expert on it, but I am in college and I am learning this. So what I'm learning, I'm letting you guys know. So I'm not an expert in this, but these are things that I know.
Is my guess. Also, by around this time, 2005, all new cell phones in the United States were created with GPS in them, because the FCC was requiring phones to be able to send GPS coordinates when a 911 emergency call was being made, for situations like this where they needed to be able to locate the caller immediately. Obviously, maybe this isn't a brand new cell phone, it's 2005, this is all new, but nowadays, I mean, everyone's phone has GPS in them, and a 911 emergency call would be able to find the GPS coordinates immediately. That's not to say that there isn't the technology to then also be able to hack these GPS coordinates and change and manipulate what law enforcement is able to find. There's probably technology out there that could throw law enforcement off even with this enhanced GPS tracking ability, but at the very least, nowadays, if someone's on a 911 call, you don't have to triangulate their location. You can find them using GPS, which is a lot more precise. Also, once they realized that this guy was wanted across international lines, like that he was wanted in Canada, this would absolutely be a case where the feds would get called in.
The facts. I'ma just pause. I'ma just stop it right here because this is 20 minutes. I'm not about to sit here for a whole 20 minutes reacting to this. No. But I will do a part 2 reacting, finishing off this. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, put on your post notification bell, and see you guys in the next video.